brand new home, and best of all, qualifies for the best school, and this is in Ocala, Florida, so you won't even believe the price of this gorgeous home. Now, before I continue on, definitely make it to the end of the video, guys, where we're gonna talk about the price of this home, the location, and of course, everything you need to qualify for this beautiful home. The property I'm showing you today, right behind me, is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom with 1,753 square feet, no carpet, no CDD, and an HOA of just $55 a year, which will pretty much take care of making sure the area is clean and beautiful. You'll see even in some of my aerial shots that this is just a very serene area. Best of all, you're very close to the Highway 200, and we'll of course talk a little bit more about this great location towards the end of the video. But now, without further ado, let's go check it out. And welcome to the entrance of what could be your future home. Now, the first thing we're gonna be welcomed by is actually not like in some of the other properties I've shown. It's actually, this is more a traditional type of concept. So you have a traditional open door where you have the arches, where you can even decorate, have some beautiful elements in the front door, just to, of course, make it a little bit more homey. Then we are welcomed by what could be the combination of your kitchen and your living and dining space. Not necessarily as open as the other homes I've shown in this channel. This is something a little bit more traditional, as you'll see in some of the older homes, but still very practical. And I do love this layout because the first thing you see when you open the house is not just kitchen. You have, of course, something that visually looks very beautiful and pretty easy to maintain as well. Now, before we go ahead with the kitchen, which I definitely want to get to that part, we're actually standing in your living space. I love the layout because you can most definitely, even still, if it's not a full open concept, still participate of everything that's happening throughout the property. You do already have very nice and elegant fans included in this property. This type of property just gives you the vibe of being in like that mansion home, and you have those vaulted ceilings, that beautiful color, but it's still in a very nice size that you can take care of it very easily. You have vinyl plank throughout the entire property as well, so you do not have to worry about carpet, and the layout very easy to decorate as well. You do have access to your backyard. We will visit a little bit later in the video. Then we step into the dining area, a beautiful space with a beautiful window that you can most definitely set up a gorgeous table over here. Not necessarily the biggest space, so maybe if you have a smaller family, could work maybe a round table for more of a breakfast area, but still plenty of room for that growing space. This is a house that has 4 bedrooms, so you definitely have a lot of room to play around with. Now, welcome to the kitchen. This gorgeous kitchen, quartz countertops, white cabinets, you have black matte stainless steel features, you have a beautiful deep sink, a lot of counter space, guys. A lot of counter space. This is just beautiful, very elegant. I love the white with the white combination. The cabinets do have a lot of space for you to, of course, fill up with all the food, the snacks, the pots and pans. Your kitchen does already include all of your appliances, your fridge, range, microwave, and even your dishwasher towards the side of the island as well. Then we have this door over here, which would actually be your pantry with all of the shelving also installed. Right next to the pantry, we step it into this hallway, which is actually what's going to be your laundry area, where you're going to bring your washer, your dryer. And this door right behind me is actually the 2-car garage. Standard 2-car garage, fits about 2 vehicles very comfortably. I do also love that here in the garage, they usually, of course, have your water heater and everything. They have it in a form of a tandem. So when you're keeping things in here, or maybe using this as storage instead of a garage, right, you don't have to be worrying about hitting the machinery by accident. You also do have access to your panel, and of course your garage door opener also included with this property. Now let's continue with the rest of this beautiful home. Passing your dining, your kitchen area, we're actually gonna step it into the primary suite first, because I most definitely want you guys to see the bathroom. But starting with the main bedroom area, you have 2 windows bringing in beautiful natural light, just opening up the space. You have a modern fan also included that just makes the property look very, very elegant. You do have enough room for about a king size bed with extra side tables. Then we're actually gonna step into this hallway where we're gonna have 2 walk-in closets. So this one right over here, very beautiful, very deep as well. So you can definitely keep a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes, all the things you might want to bring. Shelving is also installed. Then we head out and we're actually gonna step into the other one. This one about the same size, so no fighting in terms of space. You have enough space. You can most definitely split it, but I don't know about you guys, but I would probably take both space, but that's just me. Now stepping into the actual bathroom. Welcome to this gorgeous bathroom. You still have the beautiful white on white combination with the quartz countertops, beautiful LED lights throughout the mirror also included with this property. And now, probably my favorite part of the entire house, the shower. I personally would maybe add a glass door just to modernize it a little bit better so you don't have to be worrying about, you know, those shower curtains, but beautiful shower with stone accents in the floor. It looks kind of like a river stone. You have quartz also on the ledge. And if you're someone that maybe needs a little bit of assistance in the shower, you do have a seat already built into the shower where you can keep all of your beauty products. And important to mention as well, all the tile that is all the way up, that is just a beautiful stone color, just makes the bathroom look very luxurious. Kind of feels like you're in a hotel type of bathroom. You also do have right next to the shower a private toilet room with a sliding door, and of course your private lights and your private vent. Now let's continue with the guest rooms. Now let's step into a section of the home where we're gonna find the rest of the bedrooms. Starting with bedroom number 1, or bedroom number 2 in this case. This one would be towards the front of the home, plenty of room for about a queen size bed. All of the rooms in this home do have the fans also included, so always a bonus when builders do this, because this also means that you do not have to be worrying about that extra expense once you close on the property, and then of course just having to wait for them to be installed. You just bring your stuff, move in, and continue, of course, with living here in Ocala, Florida. Continuing with the bedroom, you have a traditional closet with sliding doors, and you have a beautiful window with beautiful natural light coming in from the outside. Stepping back into the hallway, we're gonna step into bedroom number 2. This one, of course, still with the view of the front of the home. Another beautiful window as well, your fan, and another very standard closet with sliding doors. A lot of shelving installed as well, just for convenience for you. Continuing with the rest of the property, we are actually going to step it into the shared bathroom. This bathroom, beautiful bathroom, white on white combination with the cabinets and the white quartz. You do still have the beautiful modern LED lights. I just see a girl right here just doing her makeup. This is just perfect. You do have your toilet and of course your tub with your shower and ceramic towel all the way up, and a really nice modern fixture for your shower head. Stepping out, we're gonna step it into the last bedroom, this one towards the back of the home. I would probably say this one is probably the most private room of the home, besides the primary suite, right? So maybe if you don't have that big family and you need that extra space if you work from home, you could always turn this room into an office space or into a game room, media room, if you don't have that huge family. But I do also love that maybe when you add that pool in your yard or do that gardening, fence up, you can most definitely enjoy a beautiful view of your backyard. Now we're done with this tour. Let's go outside and check out your 0.62 acre lot. And welcome to what could be your future beautiful backyard. This particular builder at the moment is not including the covered lanai, but that is something that you can most definitely add on eventually. And especially if you have a different viewpoint of what you want to do with your yard, I think it's a little bit better, so you can design it as you please. You can also probably even notice how the neighbor right in the back also has his pool also started, just to give you an idea that even with building a pool, you will still have a lot of lot space for you to build, of course, maybe a koi pond, add some trampolines, maybe some toys for the kids to play around, or even keep your boats, jet skis, and even RVs here on your property. Now guys, we are pretty much done with the tour. I really do hope you enjoyed. Let's go back inside and talk about the price point, the location, and everything you need to know about this beautiful builder. Now we're actually gonna finish the tour passing this gorgeous gateway that leads to your beautiful modern kitchen. Now, let's start right ahead with what you guys wanna know, the price of this home. The asking price for this property is $420,000. Now this property, like I mentioned, a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom with 1,753 square feet, sitting in 0.62 acres of a lot. So there's a lot of things that you can do with the property, but also the lot is also a big factor in why this property, of course, is one of the best in the area, but also the location, as you are not necessarily in Marion Oaks, you're actually in Ocala Waterway Estates. This is more of an established community that has been here for a while now, and with this, you do have an HOA. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning, the HOA is just $55 a year, which just makes sure that the area and everyone is behaving in their property, right? No one's just building random stuff in their property. You do still have to go through the city to, of course, build that pool, build that lanai, or build anything in the property, but it's of course less restrictive than any of the other HOAs that you're gonna find over there in Orlando, Tampa, or even some of the new gated communities around the Ocala area. Now about this builder, besides getting new appliances and luxury finish throughout the property, now another great thing about buying from this specific builder is that they're also able to contribute up to 2% of the value of the home towards your closing costs, which in terms of how much it would be around $8,400 towards your closing costs, or something that you can use to buy down the interest rates. Now guys, there's a lot of people that don't know this. Right now the interest rates are going to be between the mid to high 7% up to even the 8%, depending on the type of loan that you're taking. But there is always the option for you to buy down interest points to make sure that those monthly payments are a little bit more comfortable. Of course, the initial is a little bit more, but with getting help from the seller as a form of credit, we can most definitely get you much more comfortable monthly payments as you bring down those interest rates. Now there's of course many other types of loans. Let's start ahead also with the FHA loan, which is usually for first-time buyers. You're gonna come live in the property and of course work in the Ocala area. This loan type only requires a down payment as low as 3.5%. You can give a higher down payment if you want to, but this is the minimum required just to initiate this type of loan. In order for you to qualify for this loan type, you need a minimum credit score of 580. You also need, of course, a down payment 3.5% of the value of the home. And you just need to prove that you've been working for 2 years, so 2 years of your taxes, to of course make sure that the bank knows that you have steady income. That's pretty much what they're looking for. Another type of loan is of course the conventional loan, usually guided towards those people that have great credit scores, or you're looking into these type of properties as a second home. You are looking at down payments between the 5 and 10%, credit scores around the 620 and above, just to make sure that the interest rates are more comfortable. And just like in the FHA, you need at least 2 years of work history just to show that steady income. And of course, how are you going to be paying for this monthly mortgage? Now guys, if you have any specific questions about qualifying for a loan, do not hesitate to reach out. I will connect you to our preferred lender, which will guide you and of course make sure that you get the best loan type and the best terms for you to make sure that you qualify not just for a beautiful home, but for also making sure that your finances when you're living in the home makes sense. Now continuing with also what's important about why I showed you this property today is because you qualify for Westport High School, which is an A-rated school here in Ocala, Florida. One of the best schools in the area, has been established for a while now. But if you're looking at Ocala as a place where you can, of course, grow your family, start a family, or just relocate in general, you know that you can most definitely get into a great school like this one. And also the amenities around the area are fantastic, as this is an area that has been established for a longer time. You have Highway 200 at just 5 to 10 minutes from this specific property, and you also have Publix at just 5 minutes, 7-Eleven at just 5 minutes, and you have a lot of new gated communities being built around the area, which also guarantee that you will get also a lot of equity that could be built into the value of this home. Now guys, if you have any specific questions about this property, the Ocala area, or how our team actually works, do not hesitate on reaching out. We are always here ready to make sure that you get the best service and the best advice for you to make a decision for you and your family. Also, do not forget to follow us on all of our social media so you can meet me, my team members, and some, of course, of the members in my team that could potentially be helping you finding your next dream home. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.